24 with the Bears becoming 10-71, and what a home field advantage it has become here in Chicago.
Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Chicago Bears.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, Goldberg.
That's caught. It's Flowers.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards on the play.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick 1st down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. The first carry now. This is Williams. There he goes, left side. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. A huge play there for Denver. Give him 52 yards on the ground.
7-yard line.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Broncos.
Marvin Mims,
His 4th touchdown on the year.
and the Broncos need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead.
Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
Hey, they can talk all they want about putting a loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
That's exactly right. Puts that to bed, and this is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently, but whatever they said appears to have worked.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Well, a very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Smash, smash.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Pack the 60. Pack 18. Right here.
They'll set up to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a fourth down.
Now here's Trenton Gill on to punt, and Marvin Mims deep for Denver.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
First down.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. 61 yards.
And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You've just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Bears nothing. Will Lutz set
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down.
Warriors 70.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift to about the 40-yard line. But you look at this Bronco defense.
They enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means this is going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
Here's 2nd and 8. And the Broncos get there and take him down.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
Bronco leading. Hey, smash Bronco.
Now back to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just now supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
So the illegal forward pass also costs them a down, and now it's 2nd and long. They'll run left with Murphy. 3 yards on the gain. They're going to need to do better on this next play. It'll be 3rd and 12.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
To throw on 3rd down, Goldberg.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off, and the Bears are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And this is incomplete. He looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Swift going to try up the middle.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll set up a throw.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They're going to look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
21-0 our score after 1.
Here we go.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
They will run straight ahead with Swift. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. Go.
2nd and 1. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. Touchdown, Bears! Cole Kmet, 26 yards. And the Bears are able to cut into that deficit. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. From his end zone, Marvin Mims. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down, Broncos.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They run again here with Murphy. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
2nd and 7.
Now a handoff running left. This is Williams. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 76 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
11 more on that one, and another first down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
On first down, Goldberg. And his throw here's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Goldberg. And he takes a shot on the release as this would be incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Grady Jarrett able to record his 5th sack of the season.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue, because you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So still 14 yards to go, second down. And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
18, Pioneer. Set, hey. Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw here. And he will find Scott on the right side complete. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. 3rd and 8. Moore, the man in motion.
Warriors 70.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself, because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 85 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And here's Ryan Wright now,
as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
At the 31-yard line.
First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Ready up. 19 Lions. Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones.
As a general manager, you're counting on your first and second round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team.
Come on.
But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you've got something going, and we're seeing one right here.
Yeah, plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Go.
Looking to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Nineteen Tiger. 70 Ranger.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Okay, ready?
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Hurt. 18 Cardinal.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
go. Go, Reed, go.
They'll try it now with Swift. And he'll be out of bounds. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call.
That was 4th and what we would call long in that situation, wasn't it? That wasn't 4th and inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's a lot to, what would you say, a lot of pizza left in that box.
It certainly is. Not everyone dove in on that one. In today's NFL, this is a passing down, all right? This is not a...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bears get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
And they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
And he's not going to go anywhere.
Scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
They'll keep it on the ground again here.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
He's on his way.
And all the way home for the Broncos score. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Broncos will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Broncos 31, Bears 14. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready, set.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. 1 second, all that remains.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. And quickly they get to the line.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
They'll drop to throw.
He'll drop this one off to Swift.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Tag! 79 Broncos. Hey, smash. Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Riggs. 18, Pioneer. Panther 11. Street.
They'll try and throw for it here.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Racing to the end zone.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
And, Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is now 24.
Broncos 38, Bears 14. Will Lutz.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Right back to Swift again on second down.
They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
They're going to try and throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
17. 19 Lions.
He'll drop to throw.
That pass complete to Moore.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to have the hook up to Scott. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Hurt! Hurt! Right there, hurt!
Back to the running game with Swift.
And able to work his way down to the 16.
54 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
2nd and 3. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Bronco 80. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 tight, 79 Broncos. Mustang 19.
They're going to look to throw.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
Touchdown! DeAndre Swift, a 16-yard touchdown.
And the Bears' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2.
Big Lion.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Ready.
They'll try to run with Swift.
And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. And the Broncos are going to get the football.
The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Looking to throw on second down. Goldberg. Looking for Murphy, and he finds him complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Looking to throw. Goldberg. He finds his man, complete. It's Murphy. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. Now from the 9, here's second and goal. Murphy running straight ahead. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Off the option, that's complete. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. They'll run for it with Murphy. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand.
Ready?
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. A goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
That'll give them 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Hawk 70, Hawk, Buffalo 18. 70 Lions.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. 4th quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get 1 more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Dragon 60.
Now a play fake here on first down. Flushed out right. That's complete right side to Kmet. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. They'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
At the 42-yard line, it's a gain of 7. brings up 2nd and 3.
Now 2nd and 3.
18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Warriors 70. 19, Lions. Check smash, check smash. Check go.
Back to throw again. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Just nowhere to go with the football. He was forced to put that one into Lake Michigan. I think his receivers have to do a better job of working free because he didn't have anywhere to go at all on that play.
The Bears on 3rd down. It has been a disaster. 0 for 8 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Ready.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift.
And he is going to lose yardage here. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Check, 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 check. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
Going quickly out wide to Moore. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Ready.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Flush to his right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. It's a loss of 11 on the play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
A throw left side taken in by Kmet.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. Fourth down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in fourth and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker.
Come on.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on fourth.
Go check.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. The tight end in motion right.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So they really needed points here in a two-score game. Could not come away with anything there on fourth.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
135 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
On second down, it's Murphy.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. On third down, Goldberg. And he is caught. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 20. And the Broncos first down.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And he is going to have the Broncos first, and that should be the capper.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Montez Sweat with a tackle.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Here's Murphy again.
And still about 3 yards shy of the first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. A shotgun handoff to Murphy. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Broncos go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Lutz good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23.
45. Bears 22. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Right back to Swift again on second down. Down the left sideline.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season, but
stand up. Do the he say, she say, getting no delay, run it like relay, bro. You ain't got it like this. In my can't see straight, big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. Captain's armband, I'm making key plays. When I'm doing shows, gotta get all prepaid. What you? I'm on it, break, no side, know about these ways. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. Starboy excellence. That's me. Them other guys irrelevant. They all on. Zoe Kravitz half white, half melanin. Baby face and a white gold tooth cap. I treat the waiter nice, she love that. I mix the blueberry pie. It's not what I wear, it's how I rock that. If I can buy that twice, I'll cut that. Sweet 110, spot that, chop that. Tryna look me at the tell her it's not that. Do the he say, she say, getting no delay, run it like relay, bro. You ain't got it like this. In my can't see straight, big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. I'm a #1 like you say, set page. Used to kick ball on the estate back then. T90s with the Levi's matching. Rips in the denim, that's classic. These beats get wrapped like Futamaki, that's a sushi roll. I'm a